Hi, it's Mika, and you're watching the Raisena Talk. We have Mr. Shiv Pujan, senior television journalist, with us. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
All right, sir. So, another huge tragedy in Motihari in Bihar has taken place. So, what all we know about it?
Well, I would say this is yet another unfortunate incident which has taken place. The story is becoming quite repetitive. We recently had that tragedy take place in Saran, and it seems more or less that this is being repeated almost in every nook and corner of the state. Despite there being very strict prohibitory laws in the state, which is freely available all over, and that is the reason why the entire opposition has been saying that Nitish Kumar has led to the birth of a parallel economy in the state of Bihar. Now, every time a tragedy takes place, the first attempt on the part of the local administration is to hush up the whole issue. It's only after lots of bodies they start tumbling out that the administration wakes up, and subsequently there is an attempt to sweep the dirt under the carpet. I would say birthing takes place extensively, and as such, the number of actual deaths are also always concealed. They are hidden. Till this point in time, Nitish Kumar station. This is after 2016 for the first time that we are getting this piece of information that possibly a compensation of 4 lakhs would be given to the next of the kin who lost their life in the food tragedy. The tragedy
That's
that we are discussing right now of Motihari and the adjoining areas is indeed very tragic. The government figure stands is altogether different to the figures being given by the local people because lots of deaths they go unreported.
all right, sir. So, Bihar is reporting huge tragedies quite regularly. So, what has gone wrong with the prohibition policy?
But I think the proper homework was never done when this policy was imposed in Bihar. I was going through a particular report which appeared in a national daily, wherein the report, a study was conducted on the consumption pattern of the people in primarily liquor consumption. And the report was more or less like a blight on the face of Bihar,
Hmm.
which despite having the prohibitory laws, liquor consumption in the state appeared to be more than that of a state where liquor is not banned, that is Maharashtra. Now, that was a report which was widely circulated across the state. Remember that the state shares its porous borders with the neighboring state of Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh, then we have got Nepal, you have got West Bengal. And there are no prohibitory laws in these areas, and there is heavy vehicular movement. You don't have any kind of fencing on the borders, and it is next to impossible to check all the vehicles that are coming. And as such, there is a parallel economy which has been generated in the state of Bihar. The people who are behind liquor smuggling, they have minted a fortune. There is huge fortune which they have made out of this illicit liquor trade. It is possibly correct to say that Bihar has emerged as the wettest dry state in the country. Government to analyze and go deep into what is leading to all the huge tragedies in the state of Bihar. There cannot be any U-turn on the part of Nitish Kumar when it comes to the prohibitory laws. It's more or less like a catch-22 situation. I keep repeating the word catch-22 situation for Nitish Kumar because Nitish Kumar is not in a position to take back the prohibitory laws. He knows it that the law enforcing agencies won't be able to succeed. There cannot be any kind of foolproof arrangement in place. Even if smuggling is a stop, then hooch is being brewed in almost every nook and corner of the state. It has more or less assumed the shape of a cottage industry. It existed, and people they do have that kind of say traditional know-how how to manufacture the country-made liquor, and that is being supplied. And you can find it almost everywhere. For Nitish Kumar, definitely this has become a big prestige issue. He does not want to take a U-turn on this, And none of the other political parties can pressurize Nitish Kumar because all the political parties, at that point in time, even the BJP had supported this particular move. Possibly, uh, there is a feeling that this may end up, if there is any kind of U-turn or reconsideration on the prohibitory laws, it might alienate the women voters. Nitish Kumar is under the impression that the women voters have been converging in large numbers and they have been voting in favor of Nitish Kumar primarily for the bringing in the prohibitory laws. Had that been a fact, possibly Nitish Kumar would not have fared that way in the, say, 2020 assembly elections, getting marginalized to the third position.
Right, sir. So the poor of Bihar are mostly the victims of food tragedies. So how are political parties reacting to these death of people after consuming illicit liquor?
It is more or less unstoppable. They are the people who are behind the bars. They are the people who are dying. And meanwhile, what you say, the partying in the high-fi society, in the elite society, that still continues. Time and again, there are leaders like Jitan Ram Manji who have been trying to rake it up. Lakhs of people still lost in various jails. Most of the jails here are jam-packed and there is hardly any room. And if you see exactly the way the law enforcing agencies are working, more attention on catching a person with.
All right, sir. So has the prohibition policy given birth to a parallel network of bootleggers in Bihar?
Yes, I agree with you. At times, there have been attempts to quantify that parallel economy. There are leaders like Tejaswi Yadav, who, when they were in the oppositions, put the figures at approximately 25,000 crores of rupees. Remember that the state government is facing a loss to its exchequer to the tune of
Right.
almost 5,000 crores. But there was always a cascading effect to the prohibitory laws. Now, the fact of the matter is that describing, you name the brand and you get it 3 times over the price, and it is being smuggled from almost every part of the country into the dry state of Bihar.
All right, sir. So thank you so much for your time. It was lovely having a discussion with you. I'll be back with another episode tomorrow. Till then, please do share, like, and subscribe our YouTube channel.